Why'd you show up here today?
To do the Jesus Walk.
Have you ever done it?
No, last year a buddy of mine did it and he said it was horrific. So I thought, that sounds cool, let's do it.
How is God at work around the world? We are documenting and sharing his stories. This is Deidox.
This episode, Stations of the CrossFit. Today we are visiting one of Austin's oldest CrossFit gyms where they're getting ready for the workout of the day, or WOD for short. Because today is Good Friday, the day Christians reflect on Jesus' death, we heard the WOD was going to be a bit different than usual.
2010, I started what is known as the Jesus Walk. It's a workout that's really honoring Jesus and the crucifixion. I based it off the 14 Stations of the Cross and put together a workout that was pretty hardcore.
What's your favorite part of the workout?
When it's over. What up, babe?
Not only is Jeremy the owner and founder of this CrossFit gym, he's kind of an OG in the CrossFit world. At the first ever CrossFit Games, he got 7th place, and then in 2008, he got 3rd.
Today's Good Friday. We're celebrating the victory of Jesus. That's what we're doing today. We're glad everybody came and joined us. I love you guys. On the count of 3, victory. 1, 2, 3, victory!
So, how does this relate to the crucifixion of Jesus? Well, the Stations of the Cross are a series of pictures that represent Jesus' progress after his conviction through the crucifixion and burial. Jeremy modeled the workout on some of what Jesus went through. Here's how he described it.
Well, I don't want to be disrespectful, and I really thought about what would a Jesus WOD look like, carrying that cross, just getting what that would feel like. When Jesus fell on movement, that would be really challenging to the quads, the legs, the low back.
So how that breaks down is this: 10 deadlifts, then 10 squat cleans, 10 push presses, 50 walking lunges with a barbell, and you do those exercises over and over 14 times. But also, they do 7 Turkish get-ups after rounds 3, 7, and 9. That's over 1,000 exercise repetitions. And it's kind of like a race because they're trying to get it all done in an hour, which is almost impossible. I'm exhausted just watching. Today, all over the country, there were other people doing the Jesus WOD as well. Jeremy posted his workout online, and since then, a lot of other gyms have picked it up. There's actually some pretty cool comments if you look at the Jesus WOD hashtag. Can't feel my legs from this workout, had a blast, cried a little. A better appreciation for what happened at the cross. So grateful for the air in my lungs. Back in Austin, as time goes on and they're looking at the clock hoping it's over, people start falling over. Lots of suffering. You can see them thinking, just get me through this. Eventually the clock runs out and it's over.
Good job, guys.
So how was it?
Yeah, it's really tough. Yeah. But it's this isn't necessarily about making it through the workout or competing with the other people. Let's honor Jesus physically too, just like we do with our giving or our tithes and offerings, our praise. Honor him with our bodies as well, physically. So I love it. I mean, I hate it, but I love it.
Was there a point you wanted to give up?
Yes, at every point, yeah.
Happy Easter, everybody. Good job. Victory on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, victory! Good job, guys.
Afterwards, we asked Jeremy to towel off, and then we headed over to Better Half Coffee and Cocktails. We wanted to continue our conversation about how he sees God at work in our city. But before that, if you're liking this vlog, it would really help us if you left a comment or subscribe to our channel. Now, back to the conversation. Why do this workout?
It got put on my heart to do it, and in 2010, 8 years ago, and I've done it every year ever since. Some years I didn't feel like doing it, but I just did it anyways. And what's awesome about God is that he just shows up and like, you know, the things that God blesses, and like there's over 20 people, like I couldn't tell you that I knew half those people were gonna come today, and they just showed up and did the workout. But I don't know how it'll manifest itself in people's experience, but they're gonna think about it.
As we're watching today, I'm seeing like a lot of, like there's pretty strong commitments, right? Or discipline, or
Yeah.
like there's a lot of,
It's mental fortitude and ability to, you know, continue to drive and push. Like for me, like I was at the hour into it, 60 minutes into it, I was in round 12, and it's a 14-round workout. And I was like, I'm done at 60 minutes, I'm done. And I was like, it was 60 minutes, and I was like, I'll do one more round. And I did another round, and then it was like, well, I'm gonna do another round and finish the workout. Just do the work, just do the work. And I think that's a part of like life too, is just, you just do the work, you know? And so it creates fortitude, mental fortitude, and it allows you to be committed, you know, disciplined.
what has God been teaching you lately?
I'm a real black and white personality type. Like I'm not black and white, like it's ministry or not. It's like I'm a priest or I'm not. I'm a full-time, you know, like missionary or I'm not. And it took me, you know, all of my adult life to get to a point in the last couple years to learn that like it's not all or nothing. And so now in my life is like working to be more transparent and open with like who I am, and letting God do what he will with me, you know, and trying to be more of a vessel and just being open to love like Christ loved. I used to think like I was gonna do something, and I'm not doing anything. Really, the Spirit of the Lord is.
How do you see God working through what you're doing at CrossFit?
People are hungry for community, and CrossFit culture invites people into an experience to build community, and people are hungry for that. And if there's an accepting environment, you know, and a community aspect, you know, it can become, you know, something great, you know. What I was doing today is counterculture in Austin. Christianity's counterculture. And my willingness to host a Jesus Squad and to be there in that sense of like, is to have an environment for people to come experience something. It's not a church. It's not like, I'm not there to preach or do anything. Like I just creating a space for people to come in and have an experience. The workout is like being authentic, being real, just doing what we do, working out, and then letting God's love prevail as it will, you know, and then see what happens. I think it's gonna open up a lot of conversations in the next weeks with people that I can open up and talk to about things.